which is why my next question is about to be very important. So, um, is independent wrestling more important today than it ever has been? And I ask that because with the recent WWE, like we just been talking about these ticket prices and stuff, I think independent wrestling now should be like if you're an independent promoter or you got a promotion going on, you should be like shouting to the heavens, like, hey, we here. Bring your family in here. $20 for 4 people or whatever it is you do, and y'all can come here and watch some good wrestling. Like I think independent wrestling is important now. Uh, you know, just you can bring family. You can it's more personal, and I like it. So I think independent wrestling is more important today in today's world because WWE is outpricing its people, and AEW they don't go everywhere because they're a smaller company. So I do think independent wrestling today is important. What do y'all think?
Um, well, I think it's important in the fact that with independent wrestling, you're actually getting more reps in, so it's creating a better quality of uh, body structure. People are more cushioned, more ready, more adapted to taking bumps and all that stuff because they're getting the reps in. They get to practice a whole lot of stuff so they can perfect it. So they're coming in and they're doing stuff like AJ Styles and was doing when he was in TNA, like Amazing Red, and even Will Ospreay. They're having a more finer repertoire moves. And then as far as what you said about pricing, it's definitely more family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's a lot more funner, seeing that more intimate, up close live thing than getting nosebleed sections, and paying an arm and a leg for it.
Yep, I agree. And I mean, and to add to what you said, it gives the C and D towns an opportunity to see wrestling
Mm-hmm.
because these people who are only focused on revenue towns, which I'm not mad at because that happens in all forms of entertainment. It gives you a chance to be able to go to wrestling in a situation where you may not be able to go. Everybody can't afford to get in the car and drive 2 hours for a wrestling show and drive back. Everybody can't afford to fork over $50 a ticket if they got a family of six, or more. So it really helps. And it gives people who want to be in wrestling more opportunities to work. I like the fact that the field is so vast now. Like I was just mentioning earlier, we have another show that's gonna be starting on TV for this region. That's independent wrestling. A whole new batch of people. We got so many different companies right now running. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan. And if you're in a city where you can get to an indie show, enjoy it. Like remember, yes, we enjoy WWE, we enjoy AEW, TNA, all these companies. But if you can't get there, it's people in those companies that are just as good, if not better. I used to hear this joke all the time, like, man, there's somebody that played better than Michael Jordan that never made it. That's true. There's some underground courts where some folks never got discovered. But you could go down there with a basketball and play against some greats that you never knew existed. So step out and go to these indie shows, man. You got some hungry people out here that's very talented. If Tiger Kid is still in him, man, Tiger Kid #1, he's one of them. We got to see him in Rocket City Championship Wrestling. There's a lot of people in there that's hungry too. If y'all can hear my voice, check out Rocket City Championship Wrestling. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
Will not be disappointed. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we about to do our AEW